Three claps, your boy swings back at it again, Swing Swaggy Sense. And in today's video, it's going to be another tag video by the kid, by the bull, by the man, Ace Vendetta Smell Better. He's still doing his thing. Make sure that you keep checking him out on his page. And today's tag is going to be based around The Godfather. You know, rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. That was the premise of like the office safe scents that you can basically pull off and smell good without being offensive to your other colleagues in the workplace. So even though he did 8, I only got 6 on my list. All right. So that's all I got for y'all. I mean, there's a plethora of other ones in terms of I could have had 8, but I just chose these 6 because I would wear these more than likely in the office setting rather than other ones that I would probably recommend people to wear. So without further ado, let's get into this review. So the first fragrance on this list is going to be from the house of YSL, and that is going to be YSL's Le Parfum. All black everything, as you can see in this bottle. And just off of interpretation, you would think that looking at this bottle is going to be a much darker and deeper and richer scent, which you would be correct. So with this fragrance, it just amped up that juniper note in here, and it just made it so deep and rich, and one of the smoothest juniper notes that I smelled in a long time. And this has also some cedar, some lavender, you know, some geranium that's in this as well. This is a office fragrance scent. Trust me, this one right here is going to be not only classy, but sophisticated and mysterious because of just how it's not overtly sweet either. It's not going to be too nauseating to people's noses or their senses and make them have a headache. You know, it is sweeter than the other flankers of the YSL line, but this one, it sits on your skin more so than projects out because it is a parfum concentration. So with that being said, you're gonna get some, you know, projection for the first couple of hours, but other than that, you're gonna be like literally sitting in the office in your office bubble. Instead of your scent bubble, you have an office bubble. And the people that come in and out your office setting, they are going to know who's been in the room. You know, luckily, a good thing in terms of they know who's gonna be or who was in the room, because if it's something that you stink, or if you smell bad, or if it's nauseating, or the fragrance is too obnoxious, and I've had that happen before, trust me, but this one is gonna fly by with flying colors. This is a great scent. You're gonna spend a pretty penny on this, which I would suggest if you want it, save up the bread. But you know, you can get different sizes, or if you have the EDP and other YSLs, you might not want this, but this is something that you should try out. I'm telling you, great office scent. All right, so that's from the house of YSL. That's Le Parfum. So the next fragrance that I got in this list is going to be from the house of Armaf, and that is going to be Armaf's Le Parfait. Okay, this is a masculine, earthy, and fresh scent, and this is going to be a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde type of mixture, and the mixture is going to be between 2 fragrances, niche fragrances within the house of Creed, and that is going to be from the Creed's Irish Tweed as well as Creed's Aventus. And if you know the scent profile, if you know, you know. Okay, so this just puts a little twist on things, incorporating the 2 type of scent profiles together and mastering them in a way where this is a masculine and just hair on your chest type of fragrance, but also classy, you know. So if you like I said, if you know, you know, you have your notes of pineapple, blackcurrant, vanilla, patchouli, some of the notes that you would usually get into your Creed Irish Tweed as well as your Aventus. And the thing about it is, this is such an elegant fragrance, business like. When you put this on or when you smell this amongst the room, you just think business. This is very gentleman-like. This is, you know, a man's fragrance for sure. If someone of the opposite sex wants to wear this, you're more than welcome to. But if you were to smell this, you would know that this should be on a guy, and for good reason. It's very pleasant, non-offensive, and this is also affordable as well. If anything, you're paying maybe around $30, if that, depending on what website that you go to look for this fragrance. It's a cool looking bottle too. You got this kind of X-Men type of vibe, or, you know, like a Power Rangers belt emblem or something like that. But other than that, and it's a EDP as well. It's a great scent for the summer. You don't have to go too heavy because it is an EDP concentration. So, but when you're in an office setting, you have the AC going on. Or if you don't have AC going on, I hope that you don't have no AC. I hope that you do have AC, and I hope that you don't have, you know, no AC, if that makes sense.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man.
So I hope that you're staying cool within these next coming days, because this is about to be blazing, and this is something that you can be wearing in the office. Okay, so that is from the House of Armaf once again. Le Parfait. The next fragrance that I got on my list is going to also be from the House of Armaf, and that is going to be Armaf's Legacy. This is also a rectangular shaped bottle, just like with the Le Parfait. You know, they have other different shapes in this line, so it's not all the same, which is cool. And you have this Zippo lighter type of vibe with, you know, once you're finished spraying, you feel legit. You feel like Clint Eastwood in, you know, one of those modern westerns. But this is supposed to be their inspiration or their take on Chanel's Eagle East, which definitely is, at the price point, this is a great grab. And also, one thing to add with the Chanel's Eagle East, that's the EDT. With the Legacy, this is an EDP. So you might get more performance off of this because of the concentration. Obviously, there's more things and ingredients in this one than the Eagle East. The Eagle East from Chanel might have more richer ingredients in that instead of this one. But needless to say, this is still a great replica of the Eagle East, and for the price point too, within that $30 and up range. Okay, so you get that blast of lemon, you get the blast of some lavender, you get some oak moss in there, and you get some musk. So this is also that gentleman's 007 type of vibe when you smell this. Business attire, or even if you just had like a collar shirt or just a regular t-shirt, and you are just trying to set up programs for the next thing or event that's happening. For me, I get about like 6 to 8 hours on this one. Not sure if I had broken down the Le Parfait one, but I know that's a 6 to 8 hour as well. But majority of these are going to be in that 6 to 8 hour range. So I'm not going to really be saying too much of the longevity as much as people would want to know about that, but it's more or less of how your skin chemistry is that goes with the certain type of fragrance that you put on your body. Okay, so great fragrance, great for the office, great for formal events. If you're going out to brunch or something, this is something that will turn heads and you will get compliments, you know. All right, so that is Armaf's Legacy. So the next fragrance, everyone is going to, you know, think this is overrated, and everyone's probably going to say that this
scent is so played out. Why don't you have the other versions? There are other colognes and fragrances that you should get that are better than this.
Trust me, I have different fragrances, but this one still stands the test of time. And if you haven't already known, now you know. So this is from the House of Dior, and that's Dior Savage. Everyone's gonna know who it is and what they're wearing in that office space, okay? So you have the ambroxan, you have the patchouli, you have the musk, you have this vanilla type of fragrance, citrus heavy as well. And this is a great office scent, and especially an all-around scent. You can wear this in all weathers, like in all seasons, and just everyone is gonna. This is a pleasant scent. It may be abrasive in the beginning because of its power, you know, that you're putting on the power that's in this bottle is going to be put on your skin, which is also just going to project the amount of just beauty in this bottle. Even when people don't like this fragrance or say that it's overrated and this, that, and third, you can't run away from this fragrance. It's just still a pleasant scent. So like I said, you get the ambroxan, you get the patchouli, you get the musk, you get a vanilla type of vibe to tone down just a little bit on how abrasive this thing is. But one thing is for certain, this is a definite all day longev for me. It might be different on other people's skin. Once again, that's subjective. All fragrances are subjective, okay? So can't go wrong with this scent. All year use, office friendly. You don't have to go too heavy on the sprayer. You'll be good to go. Everyone's gonna know who's been in that room because everyone knows Dior Savage by now, and if they don't, then that's on them. Then they're gonna say that it smells good anyway. So, wow, such a great fragrance, still timeless. Gotta grab it, still available. Dior Savage. Next fragrance that I got on this list is going to be from the house of Salvatore Ferragamo, and that is going to be F Black. And this is your Wolf of Wall Street type of fragrance, as Jeremy would say. Some people get flack of wearing this. Some people don't like this. Some people do like this because what you get with this scent is a powdery and subtle scent with this. Okay, but with the subtlety, it has this candy bubblegum type of scent profile, but is very, very subtle, and it just blends well with the other ingredients that are in this. So you get this powdery, subtle, sophisticated, you know, coriander, pepper, lavender. You have some, it smells like it has a little bit of a hint of some citrus notes in this just because of its powderiness, just to kind of level out and balance this fragrance. This one is for sure an office fragrance, like I was just mentioning, Wolf of Wall Street, or in a business meeting, black tie, blue tie, doesn't matter. You just dress well. This is something that you can't go wrong with, and I would suggest this to be worn like maybe in the cooler months, and maybe some cooler spring nights or days, or even summer days. But this is for the office setting. You can't go wrong with this. Can't go wrong with this, okay? Very, very good. Very, very good. This, I get about 4 to 6 hours with this fragrance, still readily available. I haven't seen these, I got this off I got this out of Burlington Co Factory. They kind of been slacking on the inventory in terms of the racks, but it's a hit or miss with those. So if you don't have it, you can grab it on discount websites. That is F Black from Salvatore Ferragamo. Before I say this last fragrance, if you hear some things outside of my window, I'm not sure if you will or not, but because of the music in the background that I edited in, that's just some yard work that's being done, all right? But the last fragrance is going to be from the car company Mercedes-Benz, and this is going to be MercedesBenz Parfum, all right? This is just ambery goodness, and this is some, or Le Parfum. The concentration is literally in the name. Parfum means it's just a deeper concentration. And this is somewhat similar, or I'm not going to say their inspiration or anything like that towards a fragrance, but this is definitely close to Tuscan leather, Tom Ford's Tuscan leather. But with this fragrance, this ambery goodness, it's a little bit sweeter than Tuscan leather. I've smelled Tuscan leather before, and it has a more earthier and a more deeper fragrance type of breakdown, but this one is sweeter, but it is blended blended really, really well to not be too sweet or not to make it too nauseating or headache inducing. Okay, so you get some pepper, you get some bergamot in here. Has like this raspberry type of scent profile in here too, like the fruity note, which was the sweetness, which would be in Tuscan leather as well, I believe. And is very professional. This is very professional. You would think that when you're driving a Mercedes-Benz, it's a professional car, luxury but professional car. And when you wear this, I probably will make this my scent of the day. When you wear this, you just feel like $1,000,000. You feel like even if you're driving a Chevy, you put this on, you feel like in that Chevy it's a Mercedes-Benz. But yeah, car is a car at the end of the day, especially with inflation and stuff. Don't matter. But with this fragrance, when you put this on, you just feel like $1,000,000. You feel like you're about to take on the world. You're about to make a great decision. Risk taker. When you smell this, I get about 6 to 8 hours on this for my skin. This is such a pleasant and worthy scent profile for the office. Okay, so all 6 of these, office friendly, everyday wear as well, but you just have to try them. If you don't have them already, then I would just say hopefully they have samples in different websites, or even if you go on eBay or Facebook to see if people are having samples of certain fragrances. But you can't go wrong with any of these. All right, can't go wrong with any of these, especially wearing these in the office, premise to the video that I was tagged. Great scent. So that's from Mercedes-Benz Le Parfum, or Parfum, like I said in the beginning. Okay, so that's 6 office fragrance and safe scents that you can, bring to your workplace. All right, and pull compliments out the wazoo. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell just to let you know what your boy is up to and what he's doing. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Peace.